What's up, everyone? Welcome to Power Play with CJ. Tonight we're going to be recapping the Hal Gill trade and what that means for both Montreal and Nashville. Start off with Gill, 6'7", behemoth on the back end, long reach, not a lot of mobility, knows how to keep shooters to the outside. Bruins fans have seen this song and dance before. He played the first 10 years of his NHL career, 8 years of his NHL career with Boston, and it's pretty cool to see a New England kid playing alongside Ray Bourque as 77's days in Boston were winding down, and Gill was coming up through the organization. Former high school quarterback too. People don't realize that up at Neshoba, and wasn't really recruited to play hockey. Really, he's not the most skilled player, let's be honest. But being 6'7" gets you some looks, and played at Providence for 4 years and only played 4 games in the AHL, and has been in the show ever since. Been up with the Bruins that year, and stops in Toronto, Pittsburgh in 2009, won the Stanley Cup, and Montreal the last couple of years. And it's weird, but I like him. It's good to see a local kid from Massachusetts make it big in the NHL. It's something you really like to see. But he got a bad rap in Boston. He was turnover prone, and wasn't the best fighter for someone that's so big. So the Bruins fans are mean to him, and I think a lot of it was unnecessary. He was one of our own playing out there, and I think the Bruins fans are so quick to throw him under the bus. But he really started to play the best hockey of his career once he left Boston. And, I think he really makes Nashville significantly tougher to play against. I think he'd be a great fit next to Ryan Ellis. Ellis is a righty, Gill is a lefty. Ellis is 5'10", Gill is the Gillis tandem, let's call it. Gill's 6'7", and Ellis has an incredible hockey IQ, incredibly creative with the puck, can do amazing things in transition and offensively. And Gill just stays at home, blocks shots, and keeps shooters to the outside. He's one of the best at keeping Yager to the outside that I've ever seen. Not that I think it could happen. They're both playing very well. Philly and the Preds meeting each other in the finals. But I think shutting down a guy like Datsuk, limiting his space to be creative offensively, is the key to going far in the playoffs. Like I said in the blog post, there's a lot of big, skilled forwards in the Western Conference playoff picture. Johan Franzen, David Backes, Anze Kopitar, forgetting someone pretty big. You're going to need guys like that. Shut them down, keep them to the outside, and limit their scoring chances. It's Ryan Kessler, Joe Thornton. I can sit here for days and name the big, skilled forwards out west that they're going to need Gill to keep off their game. Going back to Montreal, the grandson of former Habs great, Blake Geoffrion, a native of Brentwood, Tennessee. It's going to be pretty cool for him to be up there. It's going to be kind of a delicate situation with the number 5. He's worn number 5, which is, of course, weird for a forward. So a cocky career. And, Montreal obviously retired that for his grandfather. Did they make a special exception because it's family? I don't know. If I were the kid, I wouldn't ask for it just because, you're trying to get established in the show in a hockey market like Montreal. Just, take one step at a time. And Montreal got a second-round pick back, too, so helps the rebuilding process. And Geoffrion's a good mid-level prospect that should be in the show on a regular basis next year for the Habs. All in all, good trade for both sides. I see it helps Nashville in the short term, Montreal in the long term. That's what both teams set out to do. So, wish Hal Gill nothing but the best in Nashville, and I'd love to see the Predators and Bruins in the finals. And as much as it hurts me to say this, good luck to Blake Geoffrion in Montreal. He's a good kid, Hobie Baker winner in 2010, that was really kind of caught the shuffle with his hometown Predators, but gets a homecoming of sorts in Montreal, and hopefully he plays well. He's a good player and seems like a good kid. So best of luck to Mr. Geoffrion, and go Preds. That's it for this episode of the Power Play with CJ on the Hal Gill trade. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the season. Later, guys.